Good morning, children. Now let us have question number 4 of exercise 4.3. Exercise 4.3. Question number 4 is the sum of the reciprocal of Rahman's age in years 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 upon 3. Find his present age. So let us write, let Rahman's present age be x. Okay, then 3 years ago his age will be how much? His age equals to x minus 3. Then 5 years from now his age will be how much? X plus 5. Okay, clear? Now according to question, what is given? The sum of the reciprocal of this age. Reciprocal of this age will be 1 upon x minus 3, and reciprocal of this one is 1 upon x plus 5. So sum of the reciprocal of these two is 1 upon 3. That means 1 upon x minus 3 plus 1 upon x plus 5 is equals to 1 upon 3. Okay, now solve this equation, that is x minus 3, LCM will take x plus 5. Now numerator will have x plus 5 plus x minus 3 equals to 1 upon 3. Now simplify it, that is x plus 5 plus x minus 3 upon multiplication of this x square minus 3x plus 5x minus 15 equals to 1 upon 3. Then equals to, now what? Numerator x plus x will be 2x. Then plus 5 minus 3 will be plus 2 upon here x square, denominator x square minus 3x plus 5x will be plus 2x minus 15 equals to 1 upon 3. Now cross multiplication. Okay, so what you will get? 3 into 2x plus 2 equals to 1 into x square plus 2x minus 15. Now implies, so on multiplication of this, 3 into 2, 6x plus 6 equals to 1 multiplied with this will be the same, x square plus 2x minus 15. Now take everything to that side. So what it will be? X square plus 2x minus 15 minus 6x minus 6 equals to 0. Okay, now simplify this, x square. Now here you can see plus 2x, here minus 6x. So it will be minus 4x. And minus 15 minus 6 will be minus 21 equals to 0. Now you have to split the middle term. Okay, so it will be x square minus 7x plus 3x minus 21 equals to 0. Implies here in this two term x is common, so x minus 7 will be left out. Here in between these two term 3 is common, so 3x minus 7 equals to 0. Implies in these two term what is common? X minus 7 and left out x plus 3 equals to 0. Now each term we will equalize with 0. That is x minus 7 equals to 0 and x plus 3 equals to 0. Now implies transposing this we will get x equals to 7 and here x equals to minus 3. And we know that ages cannot be negative because we have taken age as x. So age cannot be negative. So we cannot take this. We will take this. So we will write here. We know that ages can't be negative. Therefore, x equals to 7. So thus his present age is 7 years. Answer. Yes. Now fifth question is, in a class test, the sum of Sifali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Sum of mathematics and English is 30. Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Find her marks in both the subjects. Now see, let Shefali's mark in mathematics equals to x. Okay, and marks in English equals to 30 minus x. Okay, 30 minus x, because the sum of mathematics and English is 30. If one we know that it is x, the other one will be 30 minus x. Clear? After that, according to question, what is given? Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics. So what will be her marks in mathematics? X plus 2. Because what is mathematics? We have taken as marks as x. So it will be x plus 2. And 3 marks less in where? English. That means 3 marks less in English equals to, what is English mark? 30 minus x minus 3, which is equals to how much? 30 minus 3 will be 27. So it will be 27 minus x. That is English marks. So product of these two, that means mathematics marks and English marks, new one, is equals to 210. Okay. So what it will be? X plus 2 into 27 minus x equals to how much? 210. It is given that. Now multiply and see. It will be 27x, then plus 54, then minus x square minus 2x equals to 210. Lies. So it will be how much? 27x here minus 2x. So it will be 25x plus 54 minus x square equals to 210. Take everything to the right side. What you'll get? X square minus 25x minus 54 plus 210 equals to 0. So now implies x square minus 25x. Now on subtraction, how much you'll get? Plus 156 equals to 0. Okay. So now on simplification, splitting the middle term, what you'll get? That is x square minus 12x minus 13x plus 156 equals to 0. Implies now in these two terms, what is common? X. So x minus 12. Then here 13 common. So x minus 12 equals to 0. Implies x minus 12, x minus 13 equals to 0. Now each part will be equalizing with 0. So that will be x minus 12 equals to 0 and x minus 13 equals to 0. So what you will get? X equals to 12 and x equals to 13. So here two values of x you got. So we have to find when x is 12, what will be the value of English, and when X, that is mathematics marks, is 13, what will be the value of English? Okay, so what you will write here? When, here X means we know it is mathematics because we have taken X as mathematics. So when X, that is maths marks equals to how much? 12. Then physics will be how much? Then English equals to 20. How much? You can see English equals to what? 30 minus X. So it will be 30 minus 12, which will be equals to 18. Or when math, second part, X value is 13, that also will include. So when maths X equals to what? 13, then English will be how much? English equals to 30 minus 13 equals to 17. Therefore, directly we can write, therefore, maths equals to 12, then English is how much? English equals to 18, and when maths equals to 13, then English is 17. Answer. Okay. Question is, the diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. Now seeing the figure, you can understand this is the shorter side. Let it be X. So diagonal is 60 more than the shorter side. Means 60 plus X. Okay. Now after that, what is given? And if the longer side is 30 more than the shorter side. So this is the longer side. So 30 more than the shorter side. Got it? Now what? You have to find what? The sides of the field. This rectangular field you have to find. Now Pythagoras formula you will use. So you can write here, let the shorter side be X. Okay. Then the diagonal will be how much? Then the diagonal equals to 60 plus X, and longer side equals to X plus 30. Okay. Now using Pythagoras theorem, you can write using Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, what? This perpendicular square plus base square equals to hypotenuse square. So it will be x square plus x plus 30 square whole square equals to 60 plus x whole square. Okay. So now implies this will be x square plus, open it, that is x square plus 60x plus 900 equals to this one 3600 plus x square plus, after that 300, 3600 plus this one 2, that is 120, because 2 into 60 into x, that will be 120x plus x square. Okay. So now bring all the things to this side. First simplify this one. X square plus x square will be 2x square plus 60x plus 900, and then bring this side. So this will be 3600, then minus 120x minus x square equals to 0. So now 2x square minus x square will be what? X square only. Okay. And then Here 60x plus 60x minus 120x will be minus 60x. Then here plus 900, here minus 3600 will be 2700 equals to 0. Okay, clear? Now in place. Now again splitting the middle term. Now splitting the middle term again, you will do what? X square minus 90x minus plus 30x, then minus 2700 equals to 0. Now take common, then x minus 90 and here plus 30, x minus 90 equals to 0. In these two, what is common? X minus 90. What is left out? X plus 30 equals to 0. Now individually again we will equalize with 0. So x minus 90 equals to 0 and x plus 30 equals to 0. Implies x equals to, by transposing we will get x equals to 90 and here x equals to minus 30. Minus 30 we cannot take because the side of a triangle or a rectangle cannot be negative. So you can write x equals to 30. We will not take because the side of a rectangle can't be negative. Okay, therefore x equals to how much? 90. Okay, 90 meter. If x is 90, what about the diagonal? Diagonal will be how much? Diagonal equals to 60 plus x. So which is equals to 60 plus 90 equals to how much? 150 meter. Okay, and the longer side will be how much? The longer side equals to how much? X plus 30, which is equals to how much? 90 plus 30 equals to 120 meter. So we are supposed to find what? The sides of the rectangle, not the diagonal. So therefore what you will write? Therefore does the sides of rectangle equals to 90 meter, because the shorter side is 90 meter and this longer side will be how much? 120 meter. Answer. Question is, the difference of square of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. Okay. So first what? Let the larger number be x and smaller number be y. Okay. Now according to question, what is given? The difference of the squares of these two numbers is 180. Okay. So difference of the squares means x square minus y square equals to 180. Got it? Then next, what is given? The square of the smaller number. Okay, according to question, what is given? Square of the smaller number is equals to 8 times the larger number. So what is the smaller number? Y. So y square equals to what? 8 times the Larger number, what is the larger number? X. So this, now wherever we have y square, we will put in this equation what? 8x. Okay. So you can write, this is mark it as equation 1 and this as equation 2. So you can write putting the value of equation 2 in equation 1 we get what? This one, x square minus y square means what is it? 8x equals to 180. This we can bring it this side to make it your quadratic equation. So what it will be? X square minus 8x minus 180 equals to 0. Now we have to split the middle term. Okay. So how will you do? X square minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 equals to 0. Because on multiplication 18 into 10 I will get 180 and on simplification I will get minus 8x. Now in these two, what is common? X minus 18 and here 10 is common, so it will be x minus 18 equals to 0. Now take in this way, what is it? X minus 18 is common, then what is left out? X plus 10 equals to 0. Now implies x individually we will do what? This equals to 0, this equals to 0, or equalizing each term equals to 0. So minus 80 equals to 0 and this is x plus 10 equals to 0. Then here implies x equals to 18 and here x equals to minus 10. X equals to minus 10, this value we can't take because when we are taking x square equals to 8 into minus 10, then what we will get? Minus 18. So square root of negative number is not possible. Therefore we will take positive value of x. So when x equals to how much? So x equals to 18, then y will be how much? Y square equals to 18 into 8, which is equals to 144. That means y square equals to 144. So y will be square root of 144, which is equals to plus minus 12. Therefore, when x equals to 18, y is 12, or when x equals to 18, y is 18, y is minus 12. Answer. These two are answers. Okay. Now 8th question is, a train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. Okay. If the speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Journey is seen, means how much kilometer journey is? 360. Find the speed of the train. Okay. So what you will write? Let the speed of the train be x. Okay. Then distance is given, uniform same distance is given, which is equals to how much? 360 kilometer. So time taken will be how much? Time taken T1 equals to 360 upon x, because we know the formula of time equals to distance upon speed. Okay, this formula we will use here. After that, what is given in the question? If the speed had been 5 km more, if the speed had been 5 km per hour more, then what? Then time taken will be how much? Time taken T2 will be how much? X, that is distance is same, that is 360 upon x plus 5. Because what was the speed earlier? X. But now what is the speed increased? 5 km per hour. So the equation will be this many hours. Okay. So as it is time, here also it will be hours. Okay. Now according to question, what is given? According to question, that is if the speed had been 5 km per hour, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. That is why T1 time taken equals to T2 plus 1. Now put the values of this one. What is T1? 360 upon x equals to, because all the sides it is in hours, so we won't write that. Unit will be same, is cut down. Now this is T2 is how much? 360 upon x plus 5 plus 1. Now this we will bring here because variables will be in one side and constant will be on the other side. So now 360 upon x minus 360 upon x plus 5 equals to 1. Then take LCM. X into x plus 5 equals to how much? 360 into x plus 5 minus, now 360 x equals to 1. On simplify, multiply this, that is 360 x plus this 360 into 5 will be 1800 minus 360 x upon x square plus 5x, okay, equals to, this 1 means 1 upon 1. Now 360x cancel, so numerator will be 1800 upon x square plus 5x equals to 1 upon 1. Cross multiplication, what you will get? Now x square plus 5x equals to 1800, okay, implies, bring that this side, x square plus 5x minus 1800 equals to 0. Now splitting the middle term, what you get? X square plus 45x minus 40x equal minus 1800 equals to 0. Now x square, x take common because in these two terms x is common, so x plus 45 minus 40, here x minus 45 equals to, now implies in these two terms x is common, so x plus 45, and here 40 is common, so 40, then x plus 45 equals to 0. Now in these two, what is common? X plus 45. Then what is left out here? X minus 40 equals to 0. Now again same way, equalizing each term equals to 0. What will get? X plus 45 equals to 0 and x minus 40 equals to 0. Implies x equals to minus 45 and x equals to 40. As the speed is given, speed can't be negative, right? So we can write here x is speed which can't be which can't be negative. Therefore x equals to 40, or thus speed of train equals to 40 kilometer per hour. Answer.